This right here doubles your trading profits. I'm gonna explain how you can double your trading profits. The image you can see on the left was me when I used to be fucking horrible at trading. Look, negative 400, negative 5, like made $10, guys, and then lost $1,000. That was me before. That was the situation I was in. This, when I implemented this one fucking thing, this one strategy, this one whatever you want to call it, this is my profit and loss in November. It's been 15 days in November, bro. It's been 15 days. Look at the money I've made. Not a single day that I've lost money. Like, this is fucking crazy. If you're not paying attention to this, you're actually stupid, bro. Pay attention, take notes, screenshots, screen record, whatever. This is gonna be some fucking saucy shit. I'm gonna teach you how to double, more than double, bro. I'm like, just, I need to clickbait this even more. More than double. I used to make $10, lose 1,000, make 200, lose 15, lose 150. And now look at the amount of money I make. Watch this. This is gonna be fucking crazy. So let's talk for a second, right? Let's pretend like I'm your therapist. Let's talk about why you suck, why you're ass at trading, why you're losing money, why you're not making any progress, why some days you make money, some days you lose money, and it's just all over the fucking place. Let's talk for a second, right? Now I think I know why. The reason you suck at trading is because you're not using the inverse split pendant trailing stop loss full moon head and shoulders pattern, bro. We found the solution. We found the solution. We found the solution. That's the reason you suck, bro. Because you're not using that strategy. It's because there's not a full moon, bro. You're trading when it's a waning crescent. That's why you're losing money. Simple. End of the video. Goodbye. Okay, but actually, it's because you're overcomplicating everything. That's the whole reason I put this massive pattern over here. It's because you're overcomplicating everything. Like, you have to realize that when you see a stock go up or down, you have to realize it's not some genius sitting on the other end, unless it's me. It's literally millions and millions of people exactly like you. And what do? Monkey see, monkey do. Oh, the stock's going up, let me buy. Boom, they buy. Oh, the stock's going down. Let me short. They short. These people aren't geniuses. You're not competing against some like fucking Einstein on the other end. You're literally competing against random people from around the world. So why do you have to overcomplicate everything? Why do you have to? You see what I mean? Why are you overcomplicating it? It makes no sense. You're not competing against Einstein. You're literally competing against people exactly like you. So why do you have to overcomplicate? Simplify everything. Simplify everything. And you will actually start to make money. That is the thing that has got me from losing 400, 1,000, making $10 to making thousands of dollars a day. That is the thing. Just simplify the fucking process. Simplify it. Why do you overcomplicate everything, bro? Like, trading isn't something you should overcomplicate. It genuinely isn't. But people do it because they think, oh, like the chart pattern combined with the volume and the full moon. And don't be doing that shit, bro. Don't be doing that shit. If you see anybody look outside the window before trading to see if there's a full moon, I want you to smack them in the face. So let's actually go into more in depth in this. So before we begin, a quick heads up. I have my free trading bundle. It's completely free. It has a free course, ebooks, fucking trade tracker, Notion, stuff like that. It's so much shit. Go get it right now. Link in the description. It's pretty fucking good. If you're a beginner, it's pretty nice. So what are the steps? Like, what are the steps to like a successful strategy? What did I do? What steps did I take to make the money that I make now? It's very fucking simple. 4 steps. That's it. Literally, that's it. I told you this was gonna be simple. 4 fucking steps, boys. That's it. I'm not talking about some crazy 15-step checklist. 4 steps. Step number 1. You have to find stocks with a lot of potential. One of the reasons that these people fail is because they're doing like 15 different things at once. On one monitor, they have crypto. On the other monitor, they have Forex. And on the third monitor, they're trading stocks and they're fucking multitasking. Like, what is this shit, bro? Basic thing you want to do is you want to find stocks that have a lot of potential. That's the first thing you want to do. Second thing is you want to choose 1 or 2 of them. So let's say you find a list of like 20 stocks that have potential, 30 stocks that have potential. And we'll talk about what potential means, how you can find it, etc. Once you find the list of like 20, 25, 30, whatever, you want to choose just a couple. 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. The less the better. Step number 3 is you want to buy. Once you choose 1 or 2, you want to buy one of them. And step number 4 is to repeat this. Repeat this every fucking day. Repeat it every day. That's it. That's fucking it. It's so goddamn simple. Let's go through each of the steps in detail. Step number 1 is to find the stocks. Find the stocks with high potential. How do we do this? Now, when I started, I used to have this app that I paid for on my phone. It was the biggest waste of time. I paid like $9.99. I installed it on my phone, and basically it would send me a notification when a stock would like go up a lot, right? So what I do is I keep my phone on standby. Anytime I get a notification, it would say, oh, Apple is going up or Nvidia is going up. I would quickly search up Nvidia on my broker and instantly buy as many shares as I could. And I lost money. Obviously, I lost money. Some days I made money, some days I lost money. Don't be doing dumb shit like that. Don't like look for these apps or anything. Don't be doing that stuff, right? You want to find stocks. You want to screen for stocks that have potential. Now, what do I mean by potential? Well, what does potential include? Potential includes volume. Because if a stock has a lot of volume, a lot of people are trading it. If a lot of people are trading it, it's probably going to go up. Simple. Again, the common thing in this whole video, simple. So how do we find these magical stocks that have a lot of volume? Easy. Fucking gappers. Now, gapper simply is a stock that opens up higher than it closed the day before. So let's assume on Monday, a stock closed at $1. On Tuesday, the stock will open at, let's say, $2, maybe $3, maybe $10. Who the fuck knows? And you might sit there and think, okay, Draco, that makes sense, but hang on, why does it open up higher than, shouldn't it open up at $1 as well? Well, technically, yes. But the reason it opens up at $2 the next day is because overnight something happened. Maybe the CEO had a big revelation. Boys, we're gonna make a shit ton of money. You better buy the stock. Stock goes up. Or they discover the fucking cure to cancer or whatever, and then stock goes up. So overnight something happens, and the stock starts going up. That has a lot of volume. People are like, holy shit, they found the cure to cancer. Let me buy the stock. Boom, goes up, 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 up. Those are the stocks you wanna focus on because those have so much volume. So much volume. Look at this fucking thing over here. This stock, I didn't trade this one. It had 857 million shares traded. Think about that for a second. 857 million shares traded. That's fucking crazy. That's absurd. But if you find stocks like these and you get in them early, you trade them, you're gonna make a shit ton of money. Now my exact screener setup is in the Draco room. If you want to find the exact screener setup, but basically just find gappers. So step number 2 is to choose. Once you have this list over here, you want to choose 1, 2, maybe 3 that you like, that you fancy. You're like, okay, these ones might go up. So how do you choose them? I'm gonna keep it really simple. Let's look at these 2. This stock was the one I traded today. This stock I didn't trade. Why did I trade this? Why did I not trade this? Well, one thing I think let's look at something very obvious, right? This is okay, but you can see it's kind of stagnant. You see what I mean? It goes up, down, down, up, down, down. Like, what the fuck is this, right? Like, what are you doing? This one has a clear sort of movement, kind of pattern, right? It goes up. Look at the amount of volume that comes in. It's absurd. It goes up with a shit ton of volume, and then it goes down. This is what we want to see. We don't want to see stocks that are like going up and up and up and up and up. We don't want to see that. We want to see stocks go up, have a little bit of like a drawdown, like just a bit of selling pressure. That's what we want to see. And then they opened. That is what we want to see. And this stock had it. This stock didn't. I chose this stock. Step number 3 is to enter. Right? Obviously, you want to buy the fucking stock, make some fucking money out of it. Step number 3 is to enter. Now, the thing I like to see is a sell-off at market open. All of this means is whenever the market opens, you want to see the stock go down a little bit. Now, you might sit there and think, oh, what? Why would you want to see the stock go down? Like, surely you want to see the stock go up. Correct, but the reason we want to see a sell-off is because we want to get into a very good entry price, which I did masterfully over here. And the second reason, we want to see where support gets structured. So I don't want to sound too fucking complicated. Basically, it means like, where does the stock stop going down? So it opens up, it goes down, but where does it stop? Like, where does it kind of stop and start going back up, start curling back up? That is where you want to buy. You see what I mean? So that's the first reason you want to sell off. A second thing you want to see is volume. Look at the amount of volume that comes in compared to the pre-market chart. The amount of volume that comes in is fucking crazy. It's not like a puny little 5 shares traded. It's a lot of fucking shares. That's what we want to see. You need to see a lot of volume coming in. What did we discuss before? We literally discussed before, if you have a stock that has a shit ton of volume, it is probably going to go up. This stock has a shit ton of volume and it went up. Next thing you want to see is a minimum risk to reward of 2 to 1. Minimum, like honestly, I really want to put there like minimum 3 to 1 or 5 to 1, but for you like beginners, 2 to 1 minimum, okay? This trade was probably like a 5 to 1 or something, but whatever. We'll stick to 2 to 1. And that is it. Next thing you need is liquidity as well. Now, obviously, if you're trading with like $500, $1,000, liquidity doesn't really matter that much. If you're me and you're trading with like tens of thousands of dollars every single day, liquidity really fucking matters. Because if you're stuck in a position with $20,000, you're fucked. So liquidity really matters. And again, this volume being this goddamn high really helps liquidity. So this is the exact moment, the exact screenshot of when I entered this trade. You can see, start selling off a little bit. But I noticed, I kind of like this price because it keeps getting bought up. Bought exactly over here. Step number 4 is to take profit. Now people always ask me like, when do you take profit? Like, what's your methodology before about taking profit? Like, do you take profit at this level or that level, at this price, at this? Honestly, bro, it's different each and every fucking day. It's very like specific. So one day I might use this technique, one day I might use this other technique. One day I might be too fucking tired, might just take 10% and just go to sleep. Like it just depends on the day, to be honest. But from this trade, I made 28%. And the main reason I sold at 28% was because I saw heavy resistance. So like I said, entered over here. We had a little bit of a drawdown. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking of selling over here because of how low the volume is. But I was like, let's keep holding. November, shit ton of volume. We're on like a fucking, I don't even know, 8, 9 win streak. Let's keep this going. Eventually went back up. And I noticed whenever it would kind of go above here, it would just sell off and sell off and sell off and sell off. Again, I think it's probably some insider that's dumping shares. That's probably the reason that it's been going down and down and down. That's the main reason I sold. And so I sold like 1.45-ish, whatever. One of the people in the group actually sold at $1.50. So congratulations to him if you're watching. But anyway, and this was like a 22-minute trade or something like that. It was like, oh my God, bro. Think about this, bro. Imagine waking up. You trade for 25 minutes. You make money. And then that's it. Like you're done for the day. You don't have to worry about, is the inverse split happening on the pendant Forex USD JPY 2-hour chart? Bro, fuck. You're done for the day. You're done for the fucking day. That's how quick it is. That's how quick it fucking is. And that's how I took my profit. Now, if you've seen these last 4 steps and you're a little confused, you're like thinking, Draco, this is way too much to manage. How do I do it? I'm confused. I have this question. What about this? What about that? Then I invite you to join my community, the Draco Room. This is where I mentioned my stock screener and everything. This is where it's going to be, bro. It's like, look at the people that are making money. It's actually crazy. In this community, I show you guys the way I trade the strategy. The exact strategy I told you guys about right now, I traded in this community. Now, if you go to the community, you can see all of my trade reviews. Every single time I take a trade, I review it. I make a video on it. Okay, guys, why did I take this trade? Why did I sell? Why did I buy? What could I do better? Every single trade review I made, you can see all the way over here. Every single one of them. Whether it's a win, it's a loss, it's whatever, I trade review everything. Like I mentioned before, people are making hundreds of dollars a day. It's crazy, bro. You also get to see my watch list. So you can see today, I said, hey guys, this is the watch list. CEROSPPL, which is the one I traded, BENF. And fun fact, all of these stocks went up. Every single one of the stocks on the watch list went up. That is fucking crazy. So you could have traded any one of these stocks and made money. To join the Draco Room, email me at thedracoroom@gmail.com to join, because every 10 members, the price increases. So if you guys want to lock in a good, cheap price for yourself, you don't want to miss out, lock in your price right now and email me and I'll see you guys inside. Once you've emailed me, click the video that just popped up, which goes over exactly how to make 10K trading if I had to start over again. See you guys inside Draco Room. Goodbye.